everybody. Oh, there's more light here than expected. Hello, my name is Brad Eggleston, and I'm an independent game designer and indie author. By that I mean I've worked at a major shipping company for 13 years. And in those 13 years, I have seen what all of you god-awful people ship. This story kind of starts strangely. Well, I would hope so. Who here is familiar with just Japanese horror as a genre? Anybody? Yeah. Okay. Almost look like a fat weeaboo nerd there. There's a movie called Tomie, which is the very core of the problem I face in this work-related story. Now, if you haven't seen Tomie, the movie opens with just a dude walking down the street with a plastic trash bag, and it's dripping blood everywhere. And then, holy crap, you open it up, and boom, woman, sever head, just there. Now, my lovely partner and I, Sarah, she's the one with the blue hair, we stayed up way too late one night when I worked a god-awful morning shift. And my job was to deal with your damaged shit. Like, when your shipper didn't pack something right, I'm the guy that suffered. Monday comes around, it's ass o'clock in the morning, I didn't sleep enough. That is a real time measure, by the way. And there's this package. Just smells like wet death. It's a very specific type of death. And it sat there over the weekend. Now it's going from Washington, the state, to Washington, New Jersey. So I go through the whole of the day dreading this package until I finally pop it open. And I mean, I've still got the movie in the back of my head, and it's just, it's like an onion of sorrow, the smells that was hitting me. And so I'm actually talking to my coworker for some stupid reason as I'm pulling out a bag within this box, which is all dripping. What am I doing in this scenario? Oh wait, I was 12 years younger than I am now. So I pull it out, and I'm talking to my coworker Sharon, and she just goes ghost white. Like that sort of like existential like look, and I'm like, what's going on? I look over, and the bag is, in fact, filled with blood. And there's a bobcat head all up in this bag, like, hey! All up in its own juices. Just there. Ass o'clock in the morning, maybe a little hungover, so my natural reaction is, run for the side door, fucking ninja kick that shit. Run down the stairs. Now, being a major shipping company, we have very large dumpsters because of pallets and stuff. So still, I'm running to the dumpster and I overhand chuck, never overhand chuck dripping things. Into the still screaming, looking kind of like what I'm hurling at this point, into the dumpster. I shit you not, drink. So I go full crazy town in my head. Because the only reason anyone, it's a bobcat, they're cute in the natural dangerous animal thing. So in my very reasonable thoughts, the only reason that you go snicker snack to a bobcat's head is because, yes, that was an Alice in Wonderland's Terror joke. Thank you, those who appreciate it. Is because things got rabies. So, oh my God, by proxy, I have now just 8 rabies. Flee to the bathroom, induce vomiting. Consider how my will is actually gonna sound. Won't kiss my wife for 2 weeks, and all in all, assume that I am on death's door. That should be the end. I mean, Brad had a bad day, got some bobcat juice, cold and coagulated, shot in his mouth, and that should be it. But no. It turns out there's actually an environmental branch of my company, and, well, decapitated bobcats are kind of a big deal to them. So I come in again, drudging in on Tuesday, ass o'clock in the morning. Actually, I was 15 minutes late to ass o'clock. And there's 3 messages from Fred, and almost messed it up and compromised myself. Didn't do it. Generic shipping company and environmental. This can't be good. So I call him up, I'm like, hey, Fred, this is Brad over at Generic Shipping Company. And how can I help you? Mr. Eggleston, I understand you had an incident at your station. Why do you sound like God, Fred? Mr. Eggleston, I need that Bobcat head. Go to the fucking dumpster, no! So I break the news that I have since given it a proper burial amidst plastic wrap and energy drink cans and pallets. Mr. Eggleston, I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation. Nobody says that. Nobody actually says that. I need that head. First of all, yeah, we all get that you got the ominous thing going on with your voice. No, I'm not going in the freaking dumpster. It's that, or it's your job, Mr. Eggleston. Are you fucking Batman? So sure enough, I wind up having to go retrieve said body-free cat. So I have to get in my full hazmat response gear because this is a dark time when God knows what's in that dumpster. So I suit up in this horrible, like, gray trash can suit thing. I got my goggles and my yellow glovey boos and little feety things going on. I look like I'm a kid trick-or-treating in a second-hand astronaut costume. Climb in the dumpster. Fall in because I'm graceless. Strong start here. And it's like an elephant graveyard of kicked pallets and dirt. And, well, I dug it. Keep on going, keep on digging. Wish I had the inflatable spear thing. And right when I've really reached maximum humiliation, that moment where you're sitting there with now torn rubber gloves that are supposed to keep acid away from your skin, and there's a pallet in my butt, I think I can't go lower. And then trash got thrown on top of me. And our janitorial services kind of like Kilroy's up on the side. He goes, hey buddy, what you doing in there? I'm trying to find something I threw away. Do you think I'm in here for fun? Well, you never know. What world do you live in? So we have an exchange about the bereft of head Bobcat. And he says, well, sorry to be the one to tell you this, Brad. You're gonna have to go to the dump. No. No. Fuck all of my life. No. So I'm distraught now, just bereft of any even ability to feel further shame. And I think my job's done. So I call home, and I'm like, honey, I think I just lost the apartment. Only it was a voicemail, so at least that moment of desperation didn't actually happen. So I peel myself out of the trash can suit, and it makes you feel just so much worse. I mean, this is the first hour of my 8-hour day. I am already covered in sweat and awful, and I have been violated by a pallet. So, peel free, and I call back up, Fred in Environmental. I tell Fred, yeah, not gonna be able to get that head for you, buddy, because it's in the, the dump, where stuff goes, in dumpsters, where it gets thrown away. That's no big deal, Mr. Eggleston. Are you serious? That's how it ends. I'm clapping at you guys, it's cool. I'm just gonna stand here like an ass.
Brad Eggleston, everybody. I'm wondering if any of you can guess who brought that man with him. Can you guess? It was John Smith. Maybe storytelling runs in their group of friends.